10:48. If I push this button, it shows the temp. Whoa. Definitely a warm one. The summer, it's late August now. It feels like the heat is finally kicked in. So, a day in the life of Hesperia, California. I've lived here almost my entire life. Thought of moving a few times, but the longer I stay, the more reasons I feel like I have to remain. Friends, family, jobs, familiarity. But come hang out with me today. I'm gonna go around and just do some errands, show some shots of the town, and maybe a couple local spots, maybe stop for some lunch, get some coffee, and yeah, so come hang out with me. I'm here at the Hesperia post office. My dad actually retired from here as postal carrier for many, many, many years. But selling on eBay, I come here most every day to drop off a few packages in the lobby. I'll drive you over and show you where the old post office used to be here in Hesperia, but they had to close it down and open this new one. And you got some good views of these mountains over here. Really, really cool mountains when it snows in the winter. They're all dried up right now, though.
Hey,
thank
do
you.
Want more creamer or?
That actually looks perfect.
Okay.
That looks perfect. The heat got to me. I had to stop and get this iced coffee from McDonald's. I have to go inside and ask them to lower the sugar content and the cream content because it's just overpoweringly sweet normally. But there was a McDonald's stand up in there with a face cutout so you can stick your face in there, and I started doing a selfie shot and the guys in there are looking at me like I was crazy, but hey, I wanted to try it out. McDonald's land. This will fuel me up for the next 5 errands. Off to the library now. We're here on the east end of Main Street in Hesperia, and this, currently the St. Orthodox Church, this used to be the Hesperia post office back in the day. I remember coming here, visiting my dad, getting a tour. Yeah, but the city grew so much, it just outgrew this little building. All the mail couldn't be contained in it. And I remember being in here visiting my dad, I would see sunlight coming through the wall, on this brick wall, the cracks. But yeah, a lot has changed. This Wendy's being fairly new. This whole corner, this whole area where the Wendy's now is, used to be like a gravel parking lot, and then where the Walgreens is, right on yonder, that was a gas station and a strip mall. And across the way, the IHOP, that used to be Caro's, and before the Caro's, it used to be a Bob's Big Boy. There used to be a Bob's Big Boy statue right there in the front. This Jack in the Box, we used to call our moms from the payphone to come pick us up when we were skateboarding up here. That used to be a Carl's Jr. Back in that corner, there was a Pick and Save. I have a lot of stories about that parking lot. The grocery store, the main anchor grocery store, it's now a Vallarta. It used to be a Vons, and before Vons, it was a Safeway. And I know that because my mom used to work there. She was a cake decorator and then a checker. The car wash wars on Main Street. 2 new car washes are opening. One being the Quack Wash. It beat Mr. Car Wash to the punch, and they opened up first, and they've been aggressively giving out these free car washes. And unashamedly, I took them up on it yesterday and got this vehicle cleaned, and it actually felt a lot better. It made the day go by better. I vacuumed. They had even free towels to dry your car off at the end, so hey, I'll take it. So busy getting coffee, I didn't realize I was running out of gas. I only had like 10 miles left on the range. And the temperature is 101 now. Went down a little bit. Fueling up, $3.91 a gallon. At the fast strip. There's a new donut shop coming to town, Nita's Palace. It was forever an old hardware store, but Nita just took it over, and looking forward to trying that out when it opens. I think the heat's getting to him. Here at the Hesperia Civic Plaza and City Hall and Branch Library facility. Probably one of the nicest city buildings. On Saturdays in the parking lot on the other side of the library, they have farmers market, outdoor market, with vendors and food trucks. And then the library here, which I frequent regularly and take out books on hold from other libraries. They have them sent here and we pick them up. It's a city hall here if you need permits, things like that. And then over there across the parking lot is the police department. But yeah, I have a book to pick up today. Morning. Check the sale books. Reba. One of my favorite parts about the library is the used book section. They have VHS for only 10 cents when they do have it there. But you can't pass up classics. Hitchcock for 10 cents. I mean, come on. Even if I never watch it on VHS, it's just fun to buy something for 10 cents. Along with Hitchcock, this book spoke to me across the aisle. I'm just getting far too many of these lately, and thought I'd check it out, see if I can get some relief. Here's a little look at the Hesperia Plaza Park. This is where the farmers market goes down on Saturdays. And then there's a movie theater right over the trees there. Philly Steak and Sub, a favorite of mine. One of the best local, probably locally owned places in the high desert in Hesperia. I always get the number 28 with everything. The large is plenty for me. If you get the, actually the small, I should say. The small is plenty for me. If you get the large, you might even eat it for dinner if you get it for lunch. Super recommend this place. Here at the local Target, also known in English as Target, picking up some essentials like bacon and some birthday gifts. secured. Gonna bring home the bacon. Literally. My Costco hot dog sticker is getting a little crispy here. Time to replace. Currently 12:47. Let's see what. Whoa! 105. No wonder I'm sweating. So we're doing breakfast for dinner tonight. So I picked up some bacon to go with the other eggs and pancakes, whatever we're doing tonight, and then picked up some. We're supporting the tray hand with some Joyride. This is the sour smacks. I don't feel as bad eating these with way less sugar, 5 grams. Not bad, tray hand. Little construction update here. The new Dutch Brothers on Main is almost open, it seems. The landscaping going in, finishing touches on the drive-through. They demolished the prior building that was here, and we used to skateboard in this parking lot a lot. And I think the restaurant was called Jack Williams, if I'm not mistaken, and then it was taken over by a Chinese food buffet for many, many years. And Dutch Brothers just came in, and it looks like they just demoed that whole old building and just erected a small one with a lot more of the real estate dedicated to the drive-through. So that's going in, and then across the street, Rite Aid, another Rite Aid on Main, going out. Times are changing, and then just over that storage container there was an empty field, and there's going another car wash, another quack wash. So no excuse on Main Street to have any dust on your car, I guess. But plenty of progress. Always wanted to drive one of those. Well, I think that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna get this bacon home before it melts. Thermometer saying 106 now. So, gonna take shelter in the cold house for a few hours and just take care of some things. But thanks for hanging out with me today, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. Have a good one.